I know what I'm talking about, okay, Glenn? When you were making jokes about other talk show hosts, wives that had miscarriages on Zoo Radio, making fart noises, trying to be Howard Stern, I was confronting federal judges for keeping the Branch Davidians in prison when they've been found not guilty of murder. How was he keeping them in jail then for committing murder with firearms? The weapons charge. I went and bullhorned the judge, and I was told, we're going to kill you if you don't shut up. And I told the people, go to hell. And then they called me at the studio one night and said, we're waiting outside. And I said, oh, I bet you are. And I walked outside, and they had 4 boxers out there to try to beat me into the ground like something out of Cape Fear. And it ended like Cape Fear, too, except I'm not a serial killer like Robert, like what's his name? Who's the actor that plays in the new Cape Fear? Robert De Niro. You know, the whole point is that I live in the real world, buddy. I was never a Zoo morning guy. I never spun records. I'm not the reason you come from a broken home. I'm not the reason, you know, mommy or daddy or whatever it was committed suicide. I'm not the reason, okay? You understand that? I don't come from where you come, and I'm sorry you went through that pain, but you're not going to place it on me. You know, so your miscarriage jokes and stuff, they don't mean anything to me. You understand that? And you and the, you know, the guys that came from Zoo Radio with you or whatever are jokes. And this is a guy that takes acting lessons. You see him on YouTube prancing around like a fairy. I mean, it's just, there's no end to it. And look, that's fine. I'm nothing against fairies. Just don't sit here and try to piss on me. That's where I come from here. I mean, you know, you're sitting there and they're like, I'm sorry, you can't come on the Fox shows. Glenn Beck is climbing the walls over there saying people will, you know, pay for it. And then the 4th or 5th time you're told that by other people, then you're like, oh my God, Glenn Beck told me I shouldn't go on your show. You know, when you're talking to someone. I mean, it's just like on and on and on and on and on. No, there's nothing wrong with doing Zoo Radio. But you've got a creepy factor where you get on, what was it, 60 Minutes or something, and say, I became a Mormon to have sex with my wife. I wanted to get her in bed. And he knows demographically he's going for kind of weak metrosexual conservatives that just want to kind of shuffle around and laugh at everything. Kind of the you know, in their marketing, because I actually know he's not really like that. I kind of just joke at the Nelly persona. That's all an act. Glenn Beck's like a demon, from what I've heard. A raging demon. He does that because he thinks that's who you are. You know, little white loafers and his little sweater and, hi, I've got a plaid tie on. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, I mean, it's all actuaried out with all the top guys, formerly with Clear Channel and the whole thing. All the top people, all of them. All over there at his operation, the former top Fox people, the former top CNN people. And they said, well, we're going to target effeminate metrosexual conservatives, and we're going to, and that's the whole act is for men that are comfortable with little soft simpering. I mean, they're targeting men that didn't have fathers or absent fathers. I mean, that's what they're going. And that's what America is now. Everybody goes, look at this crazy guy. He's yelling and screaming. What type of freak is that? Folks, Paul Revere wrote around saying, get your guns, let's kill people. I just say, hey, redcoat, get out of my country. You want my guns, you're a liar. Oh, that's fascism. No. Glenn Beck knows that's what he should do to win. He doesn't want to win. Instead, he purposely, you know, has like 50 bodyguards or 40 bodyguards and goes, around. I mean, it's just pathetic. All right, I've said my piece about Glenn Beck. I'm done talking about it. And there you go. And I know, Glenn, if you're not watching live, you're going to be watching this tonight, sitting around there in your house. And if you'd want to stop being cursed, Glenn, because I can tell you're cursed. I can tell you're not a happy man. Really seek Christ and really seek strength and ask God to make you a man. Not an Arrested Development, little simpering, you know, radio troll manipulator from Zoo Radio.